10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Look at what Benson, in my opinion, one of the best goalkeepers.
We need you to think that you're going to be playing against. So they want.
I'm a little bit worried for tomorrow's game. I saw a stat online
Sergio
saying
Production.
we've never beaten them away 6 times in a row.
He's going to play as a 9. Kai is the second. We only have two main 9 in the team. Technically.
But I'm telling you, even if that ball went to Lukaku, he's not going to do anything with it because Lukaku ballon he has a clear chance. He has a clear chance. Let me finish this. He has a clear chance last year.
I know people have gone on about if we lose Lukaku, it could be a bit of a situation.
Sergio Production.
Sorry guys, I'll do the next.
Welcome back to the channel of the world champions. Welcome back to the channel of the European champions, Super Cup champions. Listen, we've won it all, lads. We've literally won it all. And guess what? They'll never say that. They'll never say that. We've won it all today officially. Chelsea has won it all. We are the Club World Cup champions. What a result. What an intense game. Lads, I apologize for cutting my live stream earlier, but I could not bear watching that game. 20, 30 seconds lagging from everybody else. I had a problem and I wasn't able to continue watching the game in that manner. So I apologize for cutting the stream short. But boy, was it worth it. Was it worth it? What a result. What a final. What a trophy to have. One of the hardest trophies to win in world football, lads. One of the hardest trophies to win because you have to go through so much to get to where we got to. Don't underestimate this title, boys. Don't underestimate it. Because we had to play 2 games, that isn't how to win this trophy. You got to be the best in your continent, lads. You got to qualify for this tournament by finishing in the top 4 of the Premier League. And then you got to win the Champions League. And then you got to play 2 continental champions before you can hoist that trophy up in the air and call yourselves world champions. We did it. We did it. I am literally dazed right now. I can't believe myself. I can't believe I'm actually celebrating this title. I am a fan of the best football team on the planet. And it isn't my opinion. It's a fact. It's a fact. All of you, you're all world champions. You're all world champions tonight. Big up to everyone. I'm not going to address the people in the chat because there's too many of you. There's too many of you. Welcome. Hit that like button. Hit that like button because I know you're happy. I know you're all gassed up about this. I'm just going to say welcome to the panel and take it away, lads. Bobby, Nick, Tex, world champions. World champions, man. We are the world champions.
I said it before. I said it yesterday, world champions, because I knew we were going to win it. We didn't play great, but we won it. We always win the finals. That's what we're made of, winning trophies. And in front of Roman as well, I'm gutted. Great to see that Lukaku, great goal he scored. I was a bit surprised when he came off. I thought he might have a knock or something. But it looks like Tuchel wanted to change something. And Well, when he came off, we got worse. We got worse to extra time, and luckily we got that.
Nick, I don't want to be talking about that. Positivity, mate. Positivity. We are the world champions. Don't tell me this and tell me that. Listen, we can analyze the game in a minute. We're analyzing it in a minute, man. I want to celebrate. Celebrate, man. We just won it.
I'll be celebrating. Don't worry, man. Yeah, great. It was great. Great to see.
Yo, listen. The link is in the chat, people. The link is in the chat. Anybody wants to jump on? This is an open stream. Anyone can jump on. You're all welcome to take part in the stream. So take it away, Bobby. Take it away, Bobby.
I've been screaming. This is the one. This is what we needed. This is what I wanted this season. You see, people don't understand. A lot of people don't really understand football. And I'll tell you what, mate, a lot of people didn't want Chelsea to win this trophy, including some people that say they're Chelsea fans. They're not happy. But you know what? You can't take this away from us. Chelsea have now stamped their pedigree in world football. They have won, as you've rightly said, perhaps the most difficult trophy to win. The format is changing next season to a 24-team format, which makes it even harder. So I don't know. Maybe the European teams will come in later. I don't know how they're going to do that. But this is massive. Don't underestimate what we've done here today. Fantastic. It was all about getting that trophy, and we've got it. I am so happy. So happy. So important to us. And right in front of Roman. What else can we ask?
Yeah. You know, I wish he was on the stand instead of what's his name?
Bruce Buck.
Yeah. I wish he was the one there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Listen, I'm so happy to see DJ Sav and Max Burton in the stream, because I remember when we won the Champions League, I was celebrating with you boys, man. So big up to you guys. We're celebrating it again, man. We're doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, we are, mate. We are.
Champions
we are,
of 100%.
The world.
You know what we are.
Spot on. And happy birthday, Max.
Thank you.
Big up, Max. Hey, listen. I told the boys, you got to win it for Max Burton. You get me? You got to do it for Max.
That's it. You know
and they
what?
did it. Even Lukaku scored for you, man. Lukaku scored for you as well.
I know. I was on the phone to Tuchel and I said, you boys, you better come home with a cup, man, because if you ruin my birthday, I'm coming for you. I'm sending a hitman squad down to Cobham so that they delivered. They delivered it. Yeah. So I can do the stadium tour now.
Listen, lads. Today, we will be giving away 2 baseball caps. 2 Chelsea official baseball caps will be given on the stream today. I will be giving them both out at different points of the stream. So just make sure you're sticking around and make sure. Hold on a second. Let me just put this here. So I'll get you guys to register. 1 second. StreamYard giveaway tool. 1 second. I want you guys to start registering for the giveaway from now. So I'll get as many of you eligible to win. What I need you guys to be doing is... Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me share the screen with you. I need you guys to be typing... let me have a look. CWCC Club World Cup Champions. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I want you to type in the chat hashtag CWCC. Can you all see it on the screen? Is it on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah. So I need you to be typing hashtag CWCC. All right, and you will be eligible to win one of 2 baseball caps, 2 Chelsea baseball caps that we will be giving at different times on stream. All right, so make sure you type in hashtag CWCC, and everyone can apply for this. So panelists, people in the chat. The only person who can't do it is Boogeyman and Josh B, because they've won it already.
Oh, well, we won already.
Yeah, so everybody else, you're eligible to apply. I mean, Boogeyman, Josh B, and me. I can't do it as well because I've got one already. So
I think
CWCC.
there's too many C in that thing, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Club World Cup champions, isn't it? So
World
CWCC.
Cup champions, Club World Cup.
Yeah, Club World Cup champions.
The best part about winning this trophy is
Champions
for
League
me
champions.
the,
We don't
the,
play
the
Champions
badge.
League champions.
Just imagine that badge though in the middle of in the middle of the kit.
Listen.
That
I
cup
just
look beautiful though, like that cup.
It does.
That's one of the shining. I mean, I know it's not that important, but it looked really beautiful. The architect did an amazing.
Boogeyman. Azpilicueta has won everything with Chelsea. He's literally won everything in his career with Chelsea.
The pride of a man, and how proud can he be? Really happy.
Yeah. What a career! What a career! What a career!
If this is his final season, let's win the Prem for him. It's unlikely at this point, but let's do it. For him.
Get a bit hyper.
This
now.
is
Get a little bit hyper.
yeah. This is not Twilight Zone. This is the Blue Lounge.
I know it's unlikely.
But you know
If he sticks around for one more season, maybe we'll do it for him. If he
But
sticks
you
around
know
for one
what?
more season.
You know what I liked about Azpilicueta today? You know what? When we played, did we play Brighton, wasn't it? When I was saying that nobody was screaming when we had that penalty shout from Brighton. But today, everyone was putting pressure on the referee. And he was the most vocal. He kept going until the referee went to VAR. And the second thing what he did was he got the ball. He held it, so everyone thought that he was going to be taking the penalty. Even me included. I said, Azpilicueta is taking the penalty. But he did that to take the pressure off Kai Havertz, because everyone, the Palmeiras players, were sort of having a word in his hair about it. And then last minute, he gives the ball to Kai Havertz, and that's it. So he had no pressure on it. But
good observation for sure. I actually thought Aspi was going to take it too. I was like, yo, man, captain's penalty to win it? That would have been nice too. But because he takes good penalties. It's not like he's no mug when he takes penalties. He usually bangs them, right? But the other thing I want to say, and I know it's kind of like taking away from the actual shine of the match, but how good does it, how enjoyable is it to watch a game where it's actually officiated correctly and you don't have controversy at every turn? Like the referees actually know how to officiate.
I was going on what Declare said, because this guy's an Australian referee, and every time he went to VAR and he took literally 5 seconds or more, I'm like, yes, this is going to work out, because apparently it takes his time. It takes his time.
Call me next time, man. Call me before you're next time.
Yeah. Listen, this is my favorite kit, man. This is my favorite kit.
If that was in the Premier League, their one would have been given, the penalty would have been given, but our one wouldn't have been given. You'd have said it probably wouldn't even have gone to VAR.
You know what? I was shocked. I was shocked about the Kai Havertz incident when he was brought down at the edge of the box and he didn't even give a foul, and then it was a red card. I mean, how bad was that? I'm like, that is a blatant foul, and then like a red card is being checked. I'm like, bad bloody time, man, and. It's a good decision. VAR did the job today. VAR did the job.
Like the referee wasn't with the play, so it would have been hard for him to make that call. So he left it to VAR. They made the right call. He got the red card. I like matches that are officiated like that. If you can't make the call, don't make it. Leave it to VAR.
That's why I think that the VAR and everything should be operated by foreign officials in the Premier League. No, seriously, our officials.
I'll go with that.
I don't know whether it's corrupt or just.
But then wait,
there's too many.
You want to have you want to have a bureau in Australia with referees.
I don't mind. If they get it right, I don't mind. If they get it right, they get the decision right. I don't care if it's from Mongolia, Kathmandu, Australia, wherever. As long as the decisions are right.
But the problem is England or Great Britain thinks the other league don't understand EPL rules or how physical the EPL is. So nobody's going to be happy. It's like how do you say that? When we talk about EPL, people say it's just farmers playing. It's a farmers playing because you just kick legs there. That's it. So you always want someone that has EPL experience to be sitting in the VAR in the VAR board, right? So I don't think it will work.
I want somebody that actually.
Listen, I want to hear from Tobago. Tobago, You were one of the first winners of the Blue Lounge giveaway. You got the Lukaku number 9 shirt that you're wearing right now. So big up to you and big up to your man Lukaku for getting the opening goal. He got 2 goals in this Club World Cup. So how are you feeling about Lukaku right now, Tobago? Let me hear it. Tobago, you might be on mute.
First of all, big up to everyone.
Big up,
man.
Happy birthday to belated birthday to Max. Max.
Thank you.
Also, I'm so happy for Lukaku. He's got 2 goals in this tournament for us. Those goals were important because, first of all, if they had only penalty and then Lukaku didn't score, we'll be crying right now. So I'm happy for Lukaku. I'm happy for the team. I'm just happy, man. I'm speechless.
No, it's hard to express joy that is felt, under these circumstances, because boy, that game wasn't easy to watch. And listen, once again, for the people that were in the last stream, I apologize, but I could not stick around and watch that. It was just too emotional for me. So I had to go away and watch it privately because I was getting stressed the hell out. And listen, everyone in the chat, do me a favor and do yourself a favor and type hashtag CWCC. Hashtag CWCC. You will be eligible to win a Chelsea baseball cap on stream. I'll be giving away 2. So make sure you type that in the chat. All right, who haven't I heard from? Boogeyman, you've been quiet, man. Let me hear your thoughts.
Listen, I'm happy. We just
your
won.
favorite player. Your favorite player scored.
Listen,
great header.
He contributed. Like he scored the goal. He contributed. I think is he the
Pulisic.
No.
Cho.
Yeah, Cho crossed the ball for. So both. I mean, before the goal, I'm just like nobody's offering me anything in the attack. They scored the goal. This is a cup, right? Goals doesn't look good, but they score it. And Silva, listen, I can't believe that man is 38. He gave everything today, and the experience.
Good shout.
You know, Jorginho was not on the pitch, so our midfield was not controlling the ball, but he is going up with the ball and just do the distribution, have to come back. So listen, there's nothing I can say about today. Lukaku, well done.
I'm going to top you for 1 second about
why
Thiago
every time
Silva.
I'm talking
About Thiago Silva, because you're going to Lukaku. So before you go to Lukaku, let me just address Thiago Silva. Listen, I was gutted when he handled that ball and a penalty was given and they scored, because had we have lost that game because of that mistake, it would have been a disaster for Thiago Silva's legacy. And he's been working so hard to maintain that level. Had that have gone in, the outcome would have been gutted. So I'm glad that wasn't the final or that wasn't the end of the situation, and we were able to score one. And I apologize for interrupting you, Boogeyman.
My bad. What I was saying. Anyways,
you can talk about Lukaku and see how good Lukaku was playing.
Remember, he's old. He's
that's the thing. Like, people don't respect my age. Listen, Lukaku was
Chris, the Blue Lounge journalist.
Lukaku was good, and who is the leading scorer in the tournament? Is it Lukaku 2 goals? Who?
Probably
no.
Probably
Did
not.
they give it to that guy, some Brazilian guy? One.
Yeah,
more goals. Oh, okay. And who is the best player of the tournament? Is it Chelsea player?
Thiago.
Thiago Silva. He got the Adidas Golden Ball.
What did Azpilicueta get? Azpilicueta had the trophy at the beginning.
I think that was sportsmanship. Fair play. Listen, guys. If you have so many questions, why don't you address them to my journalist here, Chris?
At the end of the day,
I sent him to Dubai to report on the game for us. I mean, he's been slacking, but let's address him a couple of questions, man.
At the end of the day,
you can go first.
At the end of the day, the team, the performances against our semi-final didn't look too good. Our final in general didn't look bad. Listen, we won it, so I'm happy, to be honest. I'm not going to go there to my detail, and let's just enjoy this cup. And I still keep saying that cup looks really good. That's one of the best I've seen in many years now. Who designed that cup did an amazing job. Really beautiful cup.
Yeah, no, it's really well designed. I like the shape of it because it reminds me of the actual World Cup as a shape, but it incorporates the different continents. I think so. It's a very nice design. Chris is connecting to the internet. He's having issues connecting, so we'll give him a moment to connect. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to draw the first winner. I know it's early doors, but we'll draw the first winner. Let's see who is going to win our first giveaway of the night. You know what? I might give more than 2 hats. Let's just see. We'll definitely give away 2 hats, but I might give more. Let's go with the first. Oh, hold on. Chris is here. We'll still give 1 hat away before we'll get Chris to talk. Guys, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Hashtag CWCC. Club World Cup Champions. So type that in the chat. We're going to be selecting our first winner. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who's winning the first one? Who's winning the first one? Who's winning in the first one? Max Burn! This is rigged. This is rigged. What? This is rigged. This is rigged. This is rigged. This is rigged.
You can't do that.
This is rigged. Max Burton wins it. Yo, Max Burton. You know what? The Blue Lounge, man. It does magical things, man. All right, so
can I say something?
Go on.
The random software or algorithm didn't show.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. You just scream Mad Ball's name.
Yeah, you just picked a winner. You didn't.
Oh, seriously?
That's fine. That's how it goes sometimes. Max is the winner. Happy birthday.
Hold on.
This one goes to Max. I think you have to pull another 2 in another 2. I don't think this is making
it when you won it, Bookie.
I didn't know. I thought it was on the screen. It was on
the screen. I saw Nick Blue come up. I saw all sorts of names.
Yeah, right, Max.
All right, it was. Yeah, good luck to you, Max.
All right. Listen. Max is getting the hat. But I'm going to draw another one. I'll draw another one. All right, just to keep you guys happy. I'll draw another one right now. I know, man. All right, listen, guys.
Won it, I congratulated him. When I won it, he's like,
congratulations, Max. Sorry, my apology.
All right, let's draw another winner. All right. That means we're definitely going to have 3 winners tonight. We're going to have 3 winners tonight. All right, so
MGLC, IG. Sorry, at least I got some love.
In the chat, guys, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Hashtag CWCC, which is Club World Cup Champions. All right, we're going to draw the second hat. Here we go. You guys can all see it on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Who's going to win this? Isaac Mamaza. You are the winner of the second hat. What I need you to do, Isaac, I need you to DM me on Twitter, and I'll get your details to dispatch to you your hat. We'll be doing one more in due course. All right, I'm going to keep it as a surprise. We'll be doing one more in due course. And people, I have a bigger giveaway lined up. As soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a Chelsea shirt. All right, of your choice. Home kit, away kit, third kit, training kit, whatever kit you want, we'll get it for you.
The one with the gold badge on, that one.
The one with the gold badge. Yeah. Listen, when that is out, I mean, if I hit 10K before they produce it, then you can wait for a little while, and I'll buy you that shirt. But it's up to you. If you're the winner, you can get any shirt you want, apart from that really expensive one. The limited edition one. That one.
Oh, that
paint
one.
and that one.
How much is it?
Like 400 quid or something.
That one's
man.
a lot of money.
not,
that one.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not. We're not
what
buying
does that
that
look
one.
like? Can you display that here? I don't know which one you're talking about. Is that
Boogie,
any way you can show it?
it's a Chelsea
one with
shirt
that
with a lot of
writing
Tipex on
handwriting
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
What is it?
All right.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll
Let
look
me.
at-
Yeah, check it out. Let me bring in. Where's Chris gone? Is he back? No, he's still gone. Chris was here a second ago. All right, we'll bring Chris back in once. He needs to be careful, man. In Abu Dhabi, if he's drinking the wrong places, he ain't coming back. So, there he is. There he is. Yo, Chris, big up to you. Let me hear what you. What's the atmosphere like over there, man? Yo, Chris.
He's on mute.
No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Mute.
Yeah.
And the problem.
Yeah, but he's muted himself. Chris. All right, we'll come back to Chris. Gabriel.
He's been arrested.
He's been arrested, yeah. He ain't coming back.
That
He ain't
didn't take
coming
long.
back. Well, at least he waited until after the final, so big up to that.
Yo, just a reminder, huge congratulations to Edouard Mendy. He has become champions of Europe. He's become a champion of Europe, Africa, and now the world.
Yep. Yeah.
He's conquered everything, man.
What a couple of years for my man. What a couple of years for the man.
Well, he hasn't won anything in a domestic league, right?
It's just Boogie to come with something negative, man.
Bro,
listen. I'll tell you what. Yeah, he'll trade all of that for the Carabao Cup in a couple of days. Gabriel, let me hear your thoughts and feelings and opinions and whatnot. Let me hear it. Gabriel, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, great. I'm happy we won. I was a little bit concerned because I left the stream because I wanted to watch it privately because, with the feedback, people on different time zones and, following it online, etc. Yeah. No, I know, but I actually signed up to Twitter and DM'd you because I was wondering what the hell would happen. And I thought there was...
You did?
I thought I was in the Matrix. Yeah, it was on my history that I'd attended your stream and then it sort of disappeared. Yeah. And then obviously you explained it at the beginning of this stream. But yeah, no, I'll be honest with you. I'm positive. I'm not being negative, but I do. If I was a Palmeiras fan, I'd probably be a little bit upset with how it ended up because the penalty call was probably worse than the Thiago Silva one, but nonetheless, champions. Just a little side note.
I'm going. I can't hear this. I'm not on a day we've won the World Club Champion. Oh, no. I'm celebrating. I've just
I'm celebrating. Sorry. Yeah.
Arsenal fans, salty Arsenal fans. You're talking about a penalty. It was a penalty, fair and square. We won
fair
today.
enough. Yeah.
Celebrate.
VAR gave it, right?
No, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry to lower the tone. Yeah. So let me retract that statement if it's gonna. Yeah. No, but talking about salty fans, Smokey, Smoke Signals. I went on another stream just to hear it.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. No, just talking about salty fans. It's ironic that all our rivals quoting this as, the plastic cup, this is the charity shield. But yet,
they can't
you know what I mean? Exactly, yeah.
They can't win it.
Exactly. So anyway, that was.
Yeah, it's not only that they haven't won it. Listen, they literally will not win it. They will literally not win it, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why they won't win it, because they'll have to win the Champions League. All right, they'll have to win the Champions League, and you know what? They haven't even come close to that.
And to play the Champions League, they have to win the league.
That's it. Some of them don't even know what it is anyway. They don't know what it looks like because they've never been near it. So it's foreign to them.
This is massive. Honestly, 10 years ago, we were crying. We missed a hatful of chances and we fluffed our lines. This year, this was a battle we played to win this game. It wasn't easy. To get there. I know we've had a lot of deficiencies in the team. Our forwards are not the best, but still we won it. Gosh, we got to celebrate today. We have to. If you go on all these other streams, they're crying, talking about, it's not a major trophy. It's a Chelsea.
Well, what are they bothering about it then for? Obviously, the fact that they're spending all the time.
I have a question though. Bobby, did you cry 10 years ago?
They're all jealous of us.
10 years ago, I was really upset. I was really upset because I just thought we'd fluffed our lines. I knew it would take us a long time to ever be in that position again. And today,
you know what?
Think of people like Thiago Silva, Aspi, Rudiger, all these somewhat more senior players, how they'll feel. This is massive. Massive. I'm so happy for the club. I've just been going around. I've been in another stream while we've been talking, and some guy calling himself, I don't know who he supports, coming there all miserable, and I had to shout him down. And I left in the end. I can't leave Mo's stream like that because, he's my man. But come on, guys, let's be happy today, please. I beg of you.
Can I just say this quickly? Can I just say this? I used to watch Chelsea TV when Bobby used to jump on the phone calls there and talk about this particular tournament. He's like, this tournament is so important to Chelsea because it's one that you'll never. It's very hard to win, just given the what you have to do to get to it. And I remember Bobby's talking about it probably in August or something like that, about how important it is for Chelsea to win it. That was like 10 years ago. So I can only imagine how you feel now. But
look how beautiful this trophy is, man. Look how beautiful it is, man. That's going to be in our cabinet in a couple of days, yeah? That's going to be in our cabinet. I'm taking a picture with that, man.
Just go on the trophy tour.
I will.
A couple of years ago, I went to the Bernabeu, right? And boy, I mean, if you want to see trophies in a cabinet, they have rooms and rooms of cabinets with trophies. And when I left that place, I said, you know what? That's going to be us soon. Our cabinet, our trophy hall is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this one is just tasty. Lovely. Love it.
Massive.
Right? As Bobby said before, this tournament is going to only get harder because even last season, before COVID, we were meant to be involved in it for winning the Europa League. So they're going to be including Europa League winners in it soon, and they're going to have more teams in there. I'm not sure you showed this when you showed my video yesterday, Mo, where I spoke about it at the beginning, where in 1954-55, people were scoffing. They didn't want us to play in the European Cup. Now that's the one that everyone wants to get their hands on, the Champions League. So
then I have a question.
It would definitely.
Let's win it before it becomes a big thing, and it's harder to win.
So if the Europa League is in it, then in those continents like Africa and South America, they will also use their Europa League, right?
Probably, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Probably they're going to make a tournament of 12 teams or something.
24.
The idea was to have it during the time when there's no World Cup or Euros. So they're meant to have it in those years, and it's going to be happening over that sort of June, July period or something like that. Yeah. So it's going to be.
Can I just just 1 second?
Do you think there's an element?
1 second, Gabriel. 1 second. Just a reminder, Isaac Mamaza, you need to DM me to claim your prize because you have won one of these two beauties. Max Burton also won one of these beauties, and we will be giving one more out in due course. So make sure you type in hashtag CWCC, Club World Cup Champions. Hashtag CWCC. If you've typed it in once already, you've already registered. If you haven't, do that now because we will be picking the third and final winner of the giveaways very shortly. Go on, Gabriel. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, without getting political, but do you think it's a typical example of the sort of British snobbery of, anything that's not from Britain? Like with the AFCON, there was a bit of controversy about comments made about that.
Yeah, that's what you're 100%.
I wouldn't call it British snobbery, Gabriel. I would look at it in more of a unknown quantity.
You know what? I was watching it on Channel 4, yeah, And what people were saying, because obviously Thiago Silva is Brazilian and everything. People in Brazil don't understand why the Europeans do not take this competition so seriously. Because out there,
everyone else does. Everyone else does. Yeah,
massive over there. You see the tears in the supporters today. They were devastated that they didn't win this week. It's big, big.
We should also say, Max, look how good the teams were that we played.
Yeah,
these teams were.
It's not even like a give. It wasn't a walk in the park.
The El Alga team, they took us all the way.
Yeah,
you know?
and because I gotta take my hat off to Palmeiras, man, and their supporters. I thought their supporters were incredible.
Supporters were brilliant.
Match. Like I was intimidated from my home listening to them. You know, especially after the equalize, they were so loud and uniform, and man, they definitely willed on their team. You know, it was a joy to watch.
15,000 of them. 15,000.
Have you ever watched a game in Brazil? I haven't been, but that's what everybody keeps saying. Like when you go in Brazil and watch a game in their stadium, it's always crazy. So that would be one thing I'd like to do before, you know.
As long as it's not Santos against, is it Corinthians? My late brother, he was over there one day for one of those games, and he was on the bus on coming home afterwards, and there was like a riot was going to break out because I can't remember who won. Santos was a loss. All of a sudden, the police came with all these guns and everything, and the fans just ordered them to stop what they were doing straight away, took shelter because the police over there, they don't mess about.
Yeah, I heard that. Anti-protest.
Anti-social.
Anti-protest gang.
That was it. As soon as they came, they stopped. Everyone stopped.
Yeah, they're pretty violent. They shoot real bullet. That's what I heard.
Yeah. But it is a good.
All right. Let me see if Chris is available. Chris, can you hear us?
Yeah, finally, man. Finally, what's going on?
Hey, I've been waiting for you to connect to the internet, man. Welcome to the stream, Chris. Welcome. All right, brother, tell us the atmosphere, tell us the feeling,
Where's
tell
your
us
camera,
the emotion.
man? We want to see your camera as well. Show us the surroundings, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah,
mate. Honestly, don't use Vodafone. Don't use Vodafone. It's horrendous. Look, I mean, I'm absolutely speechless, you know, because finally, you know, we've won it all. That final trophy is there. And when I came on, I managed to hear Gabriel mention our supporters. I don't really care about what their opinions are because they'll never experience what I've just experienced. So forget what they've got to say, mate. Bask in the glory and celebrate the win. Yeah. Palmeiras, credit to them. Atmosphere, I mean, they're fantastic supporters. I'll say that. Palmeiras, fantastic support. But yeah, what a win. Max, mate, congratulations on the giveaway win. Yeah, fantastic win there. Boogeyman, I love the hat, mate. Boogeyman, the fashion icon. And yeah, it's just an absolute... yeah, it's just great.
Chris, where are you right now? Are you on the street? Are you where are you?
Well, I'm currently in the lobby, mate. I'm trying to get connection, but I don't know. The connection's terrible.
I was thinking, is it possible for you to show us around where you are, the fans, the atmosphere? Is there anyone around you that we can talk to live on stream? Like if you can interview someone, you know, on stream or...
Yeah, hold on, mate. What it does, I'm going to disconnect and try and connect to the internet. And I'll come back in 2 minutes.
How are you celebrating?
Grab me a Palmeiras fan and chat to him, man. Live on stream.
Nice hat, Boogeyman. Nice hat, Boogeyman. Okay.
And how am I celebrating, Max? With a can of Iron Brew, mate. Big up, let's go.
Iron Brew on tap, Chris, yeah? Iron Brew on tap.
Of course, yeah. Out a pint, mate. Out in a pint glass, mate, yeah.
Big up, Chris. Listen, when you come in, just start talking straight away. Don't wait for us to let you in. Whoever's talking, I'll get them to stop and we'll just listen to you. So get connected again and let us know. Big up to you, Chris. Thank you for your update.
How good it is for our Cuban boy, Hudson-Odoi, Champions League, this one, Mount. And the other thing I was surprised is they gave the medal to our two wing back that were injured. I think at one time I noticed the guy trying to put the medal on James' neck, and he was like, "No, I don't think I should get it." And the guy's like, "Yeah, we have enough or something."
He wasn't. He said you deserve it or something because obviously.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
I think he got it. He was just basically going up to get a piece of the photo, but Reece James was going to get one anyways because he made the squad. He made the squad. He wasn't in the match day squad, but he made the actual roster, right?
I think they gave him to Ben Chilwell as well.
Yeah, they gave one to Ben Chilwell. The guy was saying they gave
him a medal.
No, I know he got a medal. I saw it, but like I don't know if he was going up for the photo, not so much for the medal, right?
Yeah,
they gave it to him.
I think it was Chilwell the one he did that. What's his name? The FIFA guy said you deserve it because at the end of the day, it's not just as Bobby said before. It's not just the World Cup. It's what you do before it. It's finishing fourth and it's winning the Champions League, which he was heavily involved in. So yeah,
I gotta say, I don't know about you guys, but I thought that Rudiger was man of the match for me. Like he was imperious the entire match.
I think he is the official man of the match, right? If I'm not mistaken.
He probably did get it. Yeah, I think so.
The match, along just under Silva. Rudiger, I told you yesterday, they're going to hold that background. Our experienced players, they're something else. All three of them. And Aspie, he played very well.
Very well.
And
true.
I just want to say, Hudson-Odoi, I was going mad at him in the first half. When he couldn't beat someone and get the ball across. How many times Lukaku was there waiting? How eventually he got one right. See, when you get the ball right, what Lukaku does, he doesn't just get the ball; he thunders that ball in. That's what. And he was doing that.
And people said that Cho doesn't have a left foot. That was a left foot cross to find his head perfectly. Like Lukaku didn't have to do much. Obviously, it was a bullet header, but left foot cross.
Can you just hold on? Just let me finish this point I was trying to make, but you make me forget as usual.
Yeah, there's a lot of old people. Yeah, we're all old.
All right.
So Nick's been converted now, yeah, after his reservations about this.
Listen. It looks like Nick is the one who's the most excited about this trophy on the whole panel, man.
Oh yeah.
I was just watching back the trophy presentation.
If you let me talk, you might see my excitement.
Okay, when you remember, you come back.
Sorry, Nick. Hold on. Have they done the post-match interview yet? Have they done the post-match interview yet?
To make on the Blue Lounge channel.
It has to be available on Twitter or something.
Listen. I've got another champion who's texted us in the chat. The It's a Football Thing podcast. Congratulations on the victory, lads. A cup is a cup. Enjoy it. Hey, listen, it's a mad cup. It's a massive cup. I'm not sure if this is RJ. If it's RJ, he knows how valuable this is. It might be Scott, and if it's Scott or Rob, I know you guys don't really see it in that way right now, but RJ knows how big this is. Mad cup, big up.
Kepa, I'm also really happy. I love it. I love his
Kepa,
they just say Tim, a proper Tim. I love this, man.
If he wasn't for the penalty we got, Kepa was going to come on.
He's ready.
I was waiting for that. I wanted to see him actually, but I'm happy because he'd be. I think let's see what if he plays against Liverpool now. Is it going to be Mendy or him now? That's going to be
Mendy. We go back to regular things.
I know, but it's bad. It's going to be bad for Kepa
because
very bad if he doesn't play against Liverpool.
Yeah, listen, people in the chat. Hold on. People in the chat, do me a favor. Give us a heads up as soon as you see the Tuchel post-match press conference on YouTube. Just let us know so we can play it and watch it together because I haven't seen it yet. So the post-match Tuchel press conference, if you see it, give us a heads up in the chat. Josh CFC, another world champion in the house. Big up to you, Josh. Big up to you, my man. Where's Chris gone? I thought he was here.
His internet's wrong.
He tried to come in.
Don't be dependent on him.
Yeah. No. If he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, we'll wait. Listen, Nick Blue. Now that you are a world champion for the first time in your life, how does it feel?
The only time.
Great. He's
at the age of 60. What? 60?
64. Actually.
There you go.
Anyway, it feels great. Just looking at when the pictures went on to Roman Abramovic, I feel so good watching him. When that penalty went in, he didn't get up and jump, but you can tell how happy he was. That's how happy I feel so happy for him, especially because he loves his club. And I love that guy so much because he loves our club. You know, you can't get an owner like that anywhere in the world. What a man.
I'm gonna say something. I don't know if you guys paid attention to this or not, but watching that game, they showed Roman Abramovich, and they said the owner of Chelsea Football Club, yeah, and he was sitting down, back, and he had his foot on one of the side walls, and he was just talking to one of his colleagues next to him, but he was very casual. And then 2 minutes later, they showed the Presidente of Palmeiras. Him and he was sitting on this really posh chair, and they were both the guy and the woman, they were like sitting all uptight and one, and I'm like, these guys, man, Presidente, we don't have a Presidente, we have a super fan, and that's Roman Abramovich, and it's just different, man. It's like you just know that this person really is a fan, and you can see his emotions, while the Presidente. La Presidente wasn't really any emotions.
I think it's a cultural thing, though. Like in
no, it's not a cultural thing. Boogie. Listen, in Brazil, they are proper into their football. They're emotional about their football. This guy wasn't, which is even crazier. Because this is a Brazilian president of his football team, and he isn't showing any emotion while they're in the World Cup final when it's a massive thing for them. And then you've got Roman Abramovich, he's there, and he's nervous, he's thinking, are we going to do this, are we going to win this? It's different, man.
But I guarantee you, when Palmeiras scored their goal, you didn't look at it. There's no caption of that president, right? The truth is, if he is a Brazilian, he will celebrate that. And the fact that he looked that imposing, he is a body... how do you call it? I can't remember the word. The way he looked, just big and sitting, that's the way they are. Like he is the Presidente, and it's like he has to give that feeling of a lot of respect and all
his body language.
Body language. Hey,
I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, when I'm passionate about something, I will show that. I mean,
absolutely.
I'll tell you something. In 2007, Iraq won the Asian championship. They became the best team in Asia in 2007. And this was a country that was having a really rough time at that point in our history. Really, really rough time. All right. And the president, who is at the time, someone in the 80s, old man, he celebrated. The president of the country, all right, the prime minister of the country celebrated. All right, now these are people who are in politics. They're not people who are, into football, and they did that because it's feelings, it's emotions, man.
Yeah, but if you, I just feel like when the caption went on them, it's just the worst time. That's all it is.
Maybe.
Goals, he was probably enjoying it, and then when they were winning 2-1, then he just doesn't have it. That's why he's just there.
I'll give you another example. Bruce Buck, when he was standing on the stage, I didn't see a lot of emotion there neither. So it is what it is.
I
didn't see him.
He doesn't seem like an emotional guy.
He's always like that. He's American. Don't forget, like Couch. I'm joking.
Yeah, no, I know JJ. Yeah, she was wearing a green jacket. That's what I meant. Yeah, and her and was it her? It was a guy and a girl. It was a guy and a girl. But I assumed that it was like the Newcastle thing where they're both La Presidente, and that's how I assumed it. Yeah,
Andy, that's why he cares backs. That's why his name's Backs.
No, it's actually Buck, isn't it? Buck is one buck.
Like,
yeah.
Can we speak to the moments, man? What about? I mean, you look at Kai Havertz's career right now. This guy's come to Chelsea, scored the winner in the Champions League final, then scores the winning penalty in the Club World
Cup. Great penalty, by the way. Great penalty.
Yeah, just really.
He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. He sent him the wrong way.
Well, the stutter step was beautiful.
His body shape.
Sorry.
his body shape, the way that he approached it, it looked like he was going to his right, but then he opened his body at the last second and tapped it to the left.
Well, he stutter stepped, right? He took the stutter step to throw him
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
But
what about his face?
That was the Georgina.
Did you see his facial expression when he hit it? It was like, "Rah!" He's going to smash it in. It was a brilliant penalty.
Yeah,
Fantastic
I just think
penalty.
that he's writing his name amongst the stars right now. Like, if he can continue on this trajectory now, these are two massive goals.
Yeah, and
he played well. He played well in the game itself. Like, I thought
Really good,
overall,
really,
he was,
really
he was-
good.
he was really, really good.
Yeah, and
One thing about we didn't discuss Mason Mount did he get a knock when he came off?
It looked like it. Yeah, it looked like it.
he was
I
injured.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
But
He wasn't comfortable as he was walking off the pitch. That's how I addressed it. It looked like it was a knock because he wasn't moving comfortably.
But
So-
It looked like he looked
see when
fine
he
in
went
the
off,
celebrations, though.
Pulisic come on, and he showed a lot better. Pulisic played quite well for me.
He did.
Mount went off and we changed. When we had
Should've
Mount
scored.
at the start with Mount, we wasn't so good. That's why I wanted to see Ziyech start, not Mount. But
And the good thing is,
really,
Malik Sarr played well
you
as well
play
when he
for
came on.
Chelsea, when you play for Chelsea, you always win something. You always play the final. That would be like a really good way to sell Chelsea to those young players that I think they all have 1 year left on their contract, right? Like if they decide to go somewhere, unless they go to Real Madrid or whatever that thing they want to go. If you stay at Chelsea, man, you will play cup. You will live those moments, like always challenging for the big. So,
Boogeyman, one thing I really focused on last season. Was it last season? But last season and the season before, when players started to come in, and we started to see the interviews being broadcasted, because we had a transfer ban and we had a window where we didn't get anyone. So when players started coming in, everyone was really keen to hear what these players had to say. Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, and Kai Havertz. One of the things that they focused on a lot in their initial interview was, we came to win trophies. They came to Chelsea to win trophies, to be part of a winning team.
and that's exactly
Do you
what they're
think?
doing right now.
Do you think when they came, would they have anticipated by this time in their career, 2 seasons into their career, they would be world club champions, European champions, Super Cup champions, and this is only the honours that they've won with Chelsea, but these players also won honours on the international stage. You had Mendy, you got Jorginho, Emerson Palmieri. I think Thiago Silva also won a tournament with Brazil. So players are becoming serial champions purely for the fact that they are part of this setup, part of this club.
And Silva is completing his cabinet. He hasn't won the Champions League before. He hasn't won this one before. So he's become a legend. I'm pretty sure if he compare his trophy to most of the Brazilian legend, he may win one more than all those people. While he's not really.
When he was getting pushed out, when he was getting pushed out of the door. Hold on.
Alves got like 44 trophies.
Sorry, guys, I got to bounce because I'm doing something for some more birthday celebrations.
Max, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, man.
Guys.
All right, let Max DM me with your details so I can send you the baseball cap. DM me your details.
Yeah,
man.
nice one.
All right,
I can
sweet,
sleep
sweet.
happy tonight as well. So take care,
All
guys.
right.
I'll watch
Big up, big up,
Bye-bye.
big up, big up,
Up
big up,
the
Max.
Chills.
Up the chills. Big up, champion. Big up, champion. Yeah, no.
I have to go too. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Big up,
I have
Tex.
to go too, but when I'm going, you need to say goodbye, champions, also, because that's what you say to Max.
I will say that. I will say that to Tex, and I will say that to you if you go now.
It's so unfair to Boogie, eh? It's so unfair.
Thank you, Couch. Thank you for
Tex,
saying that.
Tex, big up, Tex.
I have
Tex.
to go now, man. Yo, thanks for having me.
Boogie man's got
big up,
golf
Bobby.
in the morning, yeah?
Champions of the world. Big
Golf
up.
in the morning, Boogie, yeah?
No, I have to do something right now. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Big up Boogeyman. Big up Boogeyman.
Bye.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something that they destroyed my chain of thoughts, man. You know what? While we're still here, let me do the draw for the final giveaway. Let me do the draw for the final
Another final.
giveaway.
What's this? Another final?
Hey, well, it's not a final, but it's a giveaway. It's a giveaway. So, people in the chat, we have already given away 2 baseball caps live on stream. We are giving away the last one for the night. So make sure you type in hashtag CWCC, Club World Cup Champions. So type that in the chat, hashtag CWCC, and we will be drawing our final winner of the night. Where is the button? The button's missing. Oh, here it is. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
I want Max to win again.
No, if he does, we'll draw again.
Well, I know, but just for the jokes of it.
All right, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, man.
Enoch.
You're good at these. Pronounce his surname.
Sorry.
Yo, Enoch, you are the winner of the Blue Lounge giveaway. We are giving you a baseball cap. You have a choice of blue or white. So contact me on Twitter or Instagram. DM me, and I will take your details and dispatch your hat out to you. All right, that's it. Enoch, I'm going to leave this on the screen for a couple of minutes just in case you're not about. Guys, where do we go from here?
We go to, we have to beat Liverpool, which is going to be a much harder game than today. So a big game 2 weeks time. We got Crystal Palace before. Big games coming up. We have to, and we got 3 more trophies to win. So let's hope we do.
Listen, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Type in Chelsea FC and go onto our fixture list. You're gonna see fireworks done by Google. Google have actually put fireworks onto their search engine when you type in Chelsea and you do a search. That is amazing.
Lovely.
I'll do it again. I'll do
It's
it again.
as far as the Carabao Cup is concerned, I am almost 100% certain, barring injury, that Kepa will be in goal for that competition.
Yeah, that's what I think he should be.
I really think he will. If it's in line with the way Tuchel has handled the domestic cups all along. One of the thrilling things about what's happened today is I think this is about the 180th or something like that game in a row that an academy graduate has played, has started for Chelsea. We started with 3 today. I mean, this club is just going from strength to strength. I don't even think the fan base themselves fully appreciate the achievements of this club and how, despite all the ups and downs, it's run in such a strong and almost, well, I won't say immaculate because nothing can be immaculate really, but effective way. We got to be so proud of what's happened here today. When we win these things, we turn around and take it for granted and we say, oh, Chelsea's becoming a cup team. Look, these cups are part of all of it. You can't all win the league. The league is coming. It's coming. I think Tuchel he's only been here a year. He needs maybe this season to be complete, and then he'll go for it next season. Another proper transfer market, a few changes here and there, not too many, and then he'll be able to go for it. Lessons learnt about our injuries, having proper strength in depth, not just numbers, proper strength in depth. I've got to say, and I know Nick Blue will be happy about this, But I was a little impressed with Lukaku in several ways today. He was his usual clumsy self, not really trapping the ball properly. But there were times when he did go out to the wings. He kind of mistakenly managed to beat a player, and then the ball got under his feet. And, all I'll say is this. He took his goal very well, and Cho should learn that you put in balls like that, you're going to help our goal scoring. So, there are lessons all round. And I have to say, when Lukaku did come off, we lost a bit of a threat.
Yeah. He showed a lot, Bobby, yeah.
His presence was a threat. So, I've been going around listening to what some of the other clubs that fans are saying. They're all salty as crazy because they know what we've done today, what we've achieved today. It won't sink in for a while. Huge. And I tell you what, more's to come.
I know more's to come. We have another world champion joining us on the stream. Big up to Qasim from QN TV. Welcome, champion. Qasim, how are you?
I am fine. How's everyone? Okay?
Yeah,
everyone's good. Everyone's good, man.
I'm an emotional man. I can imagine how you were feeling.
Bobby, when Thiago Silva did that silly thing, I was absolutely furious, man.
I know you.
I was. But you know what? Bobby, they didn't play well, that Brazilian team, but the main was that silly thing from Thiago Silva. But look, I'm glad we didn't go to the penalties because I'd be absolutely gutted if we lose it. I think we deserve it. Very tough from it. I think we deserve it. But I'm absolutely buzzing. We won it in the end.
We were the better team, that's for sure. But they're no pushover. They're a good side.
Yeah, they were counter-attack team. Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Who's your man of the match?
Havertz for me. Lots of people saying
Kai Havertz before he scores because Kai Havertz was just working very hard. He was running everywhere.
He was.
I thought. Look, I'm not gonna. I know I don't want to be negative, but I thought Callum was very poor. Callum was very.
The only thing he did was made the goal. He made up for it because
Callum was very poor, man.
He was
really
poor. He was.
I think the best takeaway from this is we need to play Kai Havertz more. We need to give him more time.
He gave you different dimension in it more.
He does. And I think Tuchel needs to address the Havertz situation in a way where it's not Havertz or Lukaku. No, Havertz and Lukaku can both play together. You just got to find a way to.
They have been doing that a fair bit, though.
Recently, yeah. But
great header from Lukaku, though. Great header from Lukaku, though.
Great cross too,
fantastic goal from Lukaku. Fantastic header. I was really happy to see him actually score back-to-back goals in two important matches. And listen, regardless of what we think of Lukaku, what he did, what he's done, he has scored 2 goals in important fixtures. People are going to say, "Oh, but the opposition wasn't all that great." I don't care. Semi-final and a final. All right, 2 goals that got us where we wanted to go.
Yeah,
so big up to Lukaku. Well done for doing that. Well done for doing that.
And just to say on Callum, like again, this is just more evidence that he's not a wing back. Like he doesn't. You can't play him at wing back. Like I agree with you, Casimir. He wasn't very good, but he did when he did get down the line.
Even when he plays,
Nick, can I finish?
The wing
is that okay for me to finish?
It's no, need to
let you finish. I'm just gonna finish my idea that you can jump right in. All right.
Yeah, that's what you don't like it now, do you?
Oh, so you do it on purpose, eh? Yeah. All right.
He does it all the time. What do you mean on purpose?
Why am I missing that? Did I miss anything?
Am I the only one who does it too?
I wanted to say something. Casim, 1 minute.
Wait, hold on. The man's still talking.
Let me just say something to Casim because he doesn't. I haven't been coming on your stream lately because it's so late. I fall asleep before. When you start, I just fall asleep.
Nick, big up to you, mate. Don't worry. I'm not recently. I'm not been streaming a lot. I was too busy, bro. So yeah.
You have to
big
try
up
and
to you.
get
Don't worry, mate. Nick.
make
Don't
it
worry.
earlier, you know, because we sleep. I'm not very young, and I thought.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I just gotta say something. People in the chat, if you guys have a sleeping disorder, if you guys have insomnia and you're unable to sleep, and you want to do something after 12 o'clock, check out QNTV, man. He's up
Man,
all night.
QNTV is not been streaming, bro. I was tired myself, more. Yeah, Couch, what are you saying, mate? Couch,
no, it's all good, man. I'm just like enjoying the time. You know, I'm not really trying to get too emotional about this. I think that we played well enough to win. I thought we were in control of the match, you know, for the most part. Well taken goal. I think Kai Havertz, like you said, was brilliant. Played really, really well.
Yeah,
and
before
the
it was
lines
working,
came
it was
deep,
good.
stitched together well. When he did get in the final third, it left a little bit to be desired there. But again, he did score a huge penalty. Like, that's a lot of pressure, you know, a lot
for
of
a younger
pressure.
man. Yeah, for a younger man.
Yeah, man. And like, I think somebody said it earlier. I don't know who it was. I think it was maybe Bobby or Max. But the way that, because Azpilicueta had the ball, right? And you can see him contemplating whether or not he was going to take the penalty or whatnot. And then he just said, Kai, you take it. And he gave it to Kai. And Kai was like, yo, I'm just gonna smash this, man. No problems. Well taken penalty, stutter step, sends the keeper the wrong way, puts it in the opposite corner. Like, I thought we had some really good performances today. My man of the match was actually Rudiger, though, because I think that he was just imperious.
Okay.
The mistakes, the reasons why, I think Callum Hudson-Odoi was able to be, you know, as open as he was basically just down to the fact that Rudiger patrolled that left flank like nobody, man, like nobody's business. Like, nobody got past him. So I think that what we saw today was...
Couch, we're really sick of giving it to Rudiger all the time. He's been the game man of the match all the time, Rudiger. So that's to give it to somebody else. But listen, Couch, I thought Timo Werner played very well when he coming in, you know.
He came on and played well as well. It's true.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to take
his technique looked a lot better.
Yeah, I you know, it's not his game, but he tries to take a player. But listen, Bobby, I love you, bro. But listen, I disagree with you about winning the league next year, man. We've got a lot of homework to do, man. We've got a lot to do, Bobby. But a lot of work to do to catch Manchester City, man. But listen,
I mean, I've said, you know, one step at a time. Tuchel, this is his first year, and he's won all the major big trophies that Abramovic wanted. Winning the Premier League is a work in progress. It will come. You know, it didn't. It took Guardiola a while to get his team firing into the machine they are now. And I think Tuchel, by next season, he will slowly start to put his Premier League winning team together. I think it's important, maybe even more so, that Chelsea, having won the Premier League in the past, have won these European League and World Championships. It takes the pressure off him, and now he can focus on the domestic side of things again. Of course, there's a lot of work to do. I said that earlier. We first of all have to get a squad that has proper strength in depth, so we're not suffering too much from all these injuries we keep getting. And you know, I think we'll get there. But yeah, there is work to be done for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, I got to take off, but I just wanted to leave on a final note. I just want to say, listen, man, congratulations to all you guys. It's been a tumultuous year. You know, this is one that we all wanted to have just because, well, maybe not Nick Blue, but this is one we all wanted to have just because it's the hardest to win. It may not be the hardest competition, but to get to it is extremely hard. Qualify for the Champions League, win the Champions League, and then, you know, you gotta do the final bits, which we did today. So this This will be remembered, man, for a long time. And again, congratulations to all you guys, and let's get some more, you know, up to Chelsea.
Up to Chelsea.
All right,
well done, champion. Thank you, champion.
Yes.
Thank you.
Peace.
Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Listen, people. I gotta say. I'm still. I'm not gonna say in shock, but in denial that we've actually done this. Because this season wasn't going so well. we had a fantastic start, and then COVID hit us in December, and we flew out to Abu Dhabi without our coach, without Tuchel. Things looked like they were going to go pear-shaped with us, and the fact that we played a match against a very tough team. Al Hilal are a tough team, lads. And we played them without Tuchel. We beat them. And then we faced Palmeiras. Tuchel arrived last night. A tough game. A tough game. And, it's not only a tough game because of the opposition, but you got to take into account the way we played this game. The feeling, the emotion, the pressure that's on us. We are the European champions. Therefore, we are expected to win. And we did it. We did it very well. So, be proud, lads. Be proud of what we've achieved. It's amazing. Qasim, you're like me. I mean, I do streams, but I wish I don't do watch-alongs anymore, and I don't think I'll ever do a watch-along.
But what's happened, Mo? What's happened? Did you
Hey,
go
listen,
out?
I was streaming, and it's like I'm on the edge of my seat. Lukaku scores, we're winning, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, I can handle this. And then we give away a penalty, and they score, and now it's 1-1, and it's like 30 minutes to go or 20 minutes to go, and everyone is like 10 seconds ahead of me in the stream. And they're all talking about things that I haven't seen, and I'm like, what? This is too much pressure for me to handle.
Yeah.
Forget the stream, guys. I'm out of here. I ended the stream and I left. And I said to everyone, once the game is done, I will stream again. And
Yeah, that's bad. I think that's better, Mo.
That is better. That is better. Carson, man, you know what? I was so stressed. I was tense, man. I went lie down. Put my phone in front of me. I was watching it on my phone. I'm like, what? This game is too intense, man.
I did a few watch along more, and I don't think I lost my friggin' rank as well. I don't think I enjoyed it much. Some people say they enjoyed it. They watch along. I did enjoy it more because I just like to reflect after the game. So that's why I don't think I wanted to do. I wanted to just enjoy the final today. You got what I'm saying?
Spot on. Spot on.
But it's absolutely buzzing was a win today. Mo. Absolutely buzzing was a win today. But yeah, back to the league soon. I think we'll play in. I think is it Burnley away, something like that.
Palace away.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace away. Yeah. Crystal Palace away. I think Gallagher's cannot play because he's our player. So we should go. Yeah, we should win that game. And the 28th or 27th we'll play in that final against Liverpool. I will start strong more. I am hungry and greedy for more trophies. I disagree starting Kepa. I will start Mendy, mate. Telling you that now. I think I just Chelsea need to go for. Listen, as long as we reach top 4 more, any trophy coming now is bonus, mate. It's bonus, and Liverpool is gonna play strong as well. They're gonna play a strong team. So and Wembley, the pitch is big, and it's gonna be a very good game. More, Mane be playing, Salah, our players be playing. It'll be a good game. So.
Yeah. No, I want us to get a domestic trophy to keep some of the fans happy. So some of the fans want domestic trophies ahead of international or European trophies. I have someone who's just jumped in, J25 Football. Jay, welcome to the stream. Where you from and what's your thoughts, mate?
Man, I'm a Liverpool fan. I just want to say about Chelsea and the Club World Cup. So congratulations to you guys. I mean, you guys did pretty good. To be fair, Kai Havertz with a glitch. My thoughts on the game. I think you guys played a little bit average, but you got a glitch. You got a penalty. That was a stupid handball by Palmeiras defender and a stupid red card. So for me, they won the Club World Cup.
I don't think he meant it, mate.
Wait. Let him finish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that Palmeiras defender, just stupid tackle, by the way. And I think congratulations, and I hope that you guys are going to do well in the league. Jay,
thank you for that insight. I I think the red card when it happened, the game was already dead and buried. In regards to penalty, it was as harsh to give or as easy to give as the one that was given against us, because I think Thiago Silva's penalty, his arm was not in the right. It was in a bad position. Yeah. He was leading with his arm.
Yes.
So for that, it was a definite penalty, and the other one, his arm was away from his body again. Yeah, definite penalty. Now I know you can say it was ball to hand rather than hand to ball. End of the day, it was checked by VAR, and VAR gave it. So listen, in football, as a Liverpool fan, sometimes decisions go your way. So it is what it is. But
as a Liverpool fan, decisions go their way all the time.
Well, Nick, I literally just said that. However, Liverpool, former World Club champions, Manchester United, former World Club champions, and Chelsea are current World Club champions. This is an honor that these three great English clubs have. So big up to everyone who is able to join this club. And I don't think we will see many clubs in London have this honor anytime soon.
You had to say that.
So, I gotta say that. I gotta get my dig in.
Bro. I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans are like crying. Like,
they're not gonna like more now.
Yeah, crying, man. They're crying. So much,
listen. The Community Shield is also a very prestigious trophy.
That's Arsenal's World Cup, the Community Shield.
That's the one, isn't it? They beat Man City.
And that's what they win. That's what Arsenal's the best they can win. Yeah.
Eric Blue was one of the reasons why I closed my stream earlier. So big up to you. Welcome back.
Wow, you're blaming me for that. Okay,
I am blaming you, man. I say it how it is, man. I say it how it is. You and Podfather. If I see Podfather anywhere near the stream,
I was making everybody nervous, right?
You were making me nervous.
Oh yeah. Look,
big up to you, Eric. Tell me how you're feeling, man. Tell me how you're seeing this.
I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. We've won it all, literally, right? We've won every trophy we can win. It's fantastic. Now the banter can begin, and the fun can start, right? So I'm looking forward to the next few weeks and the next few months, because no other club can really criticize us. There's nothing that anybody will tell us. Liverpool, we have smoke. Basically, we have smoke for everybody. If United wants some, we can give it to them. If City wants some, obviously City I'm sure they wouldn't even try to make fun of Chelsea or anything like that.
City have a long way to go, mate. They still have to win the Champions League and then win the Club World Cup. So they've got a little bit of a way to go.
They have to win the Champions League, and then maybe the Super Cup, and then maybe the Cup.
No, but
they got a chance this year, though. They got a chance this year.
I think. Well, Chelsea got a chance to win the Champions League this year as well. I mean, you see, the thing is, I think, and maybe this is a bad thing. I don't know, but I think Chelsea play better under these kind of conditions than they do in the league, and that we need to fix that. We need to address.
Yeah, agreed. We need to be a team that can battle in all on all fronts. We're not just a cup team, a team that can compete in the league as well. So I think we need to, just keep it going, right? Keep winning more trophies. We have another trophy upcoming, in a few weeks. So let's just keep going with it, and hopefully
we have. Listen, since I've got Jay here, we're playing them in I think in 15 days. We'll play Liverpool in 15 days. I think in the Carabao Cup final. Jay, how do you see your preparation for this? How do you see Klopp taking this game? Is he taking this game seriously? Is he keen on winning this trophy? How important is this trophy for you guys?
I feel like I think like mainly our focus is on like the domestic cups. So I think he might focus on that, because I don't think like the Premier League. I don't think we're going to cross Man City at this point. So we might focus on either Champions League or the domestic cups. So that's my verdict.
Yeah. So Carabao Cup, big emphasis. Jay?
Might be, but let's see, bro. Because I just don't like, I just feel like, Carabao Cup, even though it's 15 days away, I feel like, they'll focus on the Carabao Cup. That's all I could say.
Because I mean, the reason why I'm asking you this, Jay, is because you guys are still within distance of Man City. I think you're 6 points behind.
6 points, 6 points.
Yeah. So there is still an opportunity for you guys to challenge for the title. Do you think the focus will be on that rather than the cup?
Yeah, it's based on like for example, if we lose the next 2 games or something, and then the title is done, so we have to like focus on other competitions. So that's my only thing.
All right, interesting. I'm still waiting for this press conference to come up. I'm not seeing it. Anyone seen it yet?
No.
Post match.
I just say something more before the match. After the match, Tuchel spoke. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm waiting for it to be posted on YouTube,
one,
so we can check it out, and I haven't seen it yet.
Mo, can I just say something? I think Liverpool gonna be very strong in the Champions League. Mo Salah, Mane back, Van Dijk is fit, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, everyone is fit. I think the English team, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, head and shoulder above everybody else. Literally, maybe on exception of Bayern Munich, everybody else to me is average, including PSG. So I think the English clubs, one of them gonna win it. Liverpool got a very good chance. I think Man City will know it's going to be always there and there.
I think Bayern are also one of the favorites.
That's what I say. With the exception of Bayern Munich from Europe, I think Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and Bayern Munich. One of these 4.
Funny enough, I think none of them will win it. Funny enough.
How do you think they're going to win it?
Bayern. Yeah, I think maybe it's going to be Bayern. I don't think Liverpool will win it, and I don't think City.
That's what I was saying. Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. These 4, I think, in Europe, very, very strong. I don't know, mate. I think if Liverpool played Bayern Munich, Liverpool will beat Bayern Munich. Man. I really don't.
I'm not sure. This version of Liverpool.
What's Liverpool?
I mean, it's not the team that it was 3 seasons ago. I think they're different now. I think they're not as good. So I'm not too sure about that. Maybe Man City will beat Bayern. I think when
what I mean to say, Eric, is the English teams very very strong.
I mean, yeah, they could obviously they could beat Bayern, but I'm not as convinced by this Liverpool team as I was before, which is why I think we will beat them in the Euro. Yeah. What is it called? The EFL, the Papa John's Cup. I think we'll beat them.
Okay.
Guys, just give me a second. Continue discussing it within yourselves. I'll be back in just 1 second. I'm just checking something here.
Yeah, I think Eric. It doesn't mean if we beat them, Liverpool is terrible because we are a good team ourselves.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is Liverpool. I think.
Nazim.
Yeah. Who's shouting my name?
Tamigo, go ahead.
No.
Is your Nick?
Tamigo, go ahead.
Sorry.
How are you?
I met you. Which Kasim? More Kasim or make Kasim?
Tamigo.
You on TV?
Go ahead, Tamigo. What do you want to say?
I think he has some kind of delay. I'm not sure.
I'm having another problem.
No problem. No problem.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, Kasim. I do. I think you're right. It's between those teams you mentioned, but for some reason, I just don't
I'm
see
having
Man
a
City doing it.
network problem here.
Yeah, I don't think Man City will do it. They just have some kind of block. But you know what? I'll say if they get to the final, I think they'll win it. But I don't think City will get to the final.
All right, guys, here we go. I found it. I really want to hear this. This is the press conference for the post-match. Thomas Tuchel addressing the media after winning the Club World Cup. So let's check this out together. We'll continue the discussion after we've watched this.
To Abu Dhabi and congratulations. So we're going to take questions in the room first. Here at the front, please.
Congratulations, Mr. Tuchel.
Thank you very much.
Like Julius Caesar, you saw you in.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would like to have the impressions of the match, tough match, decided by penalties. So impressions about the match, and about the penalties, and about your opponent. Thank you very much.
Yeah, a strong opponent. For me, a typical South American team, very good individually, and huge solidarity and discipline, and huge sacrifice against the ball. They can suffer and they defend together. So we knew it can be difficult to create chances and have chances, and we knew it. We have to be patient and relentless at the same time. Like it is sometimes in a final, it's a bit like stiff in the beginning. You look for solutions, but you don't want to open up to too many spaces for counterattacks on which they heavily rely and where they are very, very good. So this was for me more or less the first half was a bit like stuck, and we struggle a little bit with the fluidity of our match. So we changed a bit the structure in the second half, and found the spaces better. Scored a wonderful goal. Had some 2-3 good chances, half chances after that. And for me, in the moment where we were in total control and were the better team and seemed to find spaces better and better and to implement a higher rhythm, in this moment we gave a penalty away from a throw-in, which is very unusual. And so the whole story starts from scratch, which is mentally and physically was not easy. But I have to say, I think we never stopped attacking. We never stopped trying throughout the 90 minutes. Before overtime, we took another. We changed the structure again to have a different structure to attack and to defend counterattacks. And I have to say, the team did very, very well in extra time to control the match completely. And the guys from the bench had a huge impact. And of course, I mean, if you have a late penalty, you're also lucky, of course. But I think we deserved, because we did not allow a lot of chances, and we never stopped trying, and we never stopped being active and doing the most for the game. So yeah, we take it like it is. It is a final tough opponent and a fantastic victory, of course.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Congratulations. Second cup in just over a year.
Yeah.
And can you just talk us through your last 36 hours? It must have been pretty hectic for you. And did you? Well, you never know whether you were going to get here or not, so that must have been a little bit intense.
I was several times on my way to the airport and on my way back from the while I was driving, called back because test was not negative. So. And finally we made it, and I arrived yesterday for dinner, and at 8:15 in the evening I arrived on time to the team. So no chance to be part of the last training. So I took the session, the meetings today, of course, very normal, tried to do as normal as to prepare the team for the opponent, but it was like my first day here, and now we leave. It was like even my last day from yesterday. It was not nice to watch semi-final in the office at the screen, but yeah, you as a coach, you want to be in the sideline, and I'm happy now that all the effort and everybody who helped and was so supportive through the days, that the effort was worth it, and we managed to get the cup.
Hi, Thomas. You sound like you've lost your voice a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm surprised, actually.
Is that from being outside and everything?
Yeah, of course.
And also, you're usually so active on the touchline during games. What actually was it like for you, the semi-final and also the Plymouth game?
The semi-final, I was walking up and down in my office, and I had a tactical signal, like the whole pitch, and I had a TV signal on the big screen, so 2 big screens, and I was in contact at halftime and in second half with my assistant on the tribune. So and we did the same in the cup game against Plymouth. But it's not like that I'm constantly talking to them. It's more or less like every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes you get a little bit of input, because you have a wider angle to see it. But it's very strange, and it's also about, like, coaching is also about feeling and at the touchline. So I also needed the input from the guys on the sideline. It's not possible to coach only right out from the office, because you also need to have, for me, you need to have the closeness to the game and to the players, what you think is good and who should maybe have an impact. And for today was we were like actually very calm before the game. We tried to calm the team down and to tell them like what a fantastic opportunity it is to play football, and like that every footballer in the world is jealous on us to have the chance today to play this final, and maybe so many young boys out there like dream to be one day in this final and watch this game. And we reminded ourselves that all of us have been this boy somehow, and it's also a moment to enjoy the hard work and the sacrifice that we will put in now into this game. And in the second half and in the halftime and then before overtime, we tried to help a bit like with tactical stuff and tried to encourage the team to keep on pushing.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
First about the importance of this trophy. Congratulations for another one, by the way. And because for Brazilian fans, as you can see, it meant a lot. And of course, there was a lot of discussion between the gap that there is on South American and European clubs, financial gap.
Yeah.
So you've been involved in a few decisions, in a few decisive matches. How does this one compare to other ones? Because Palmeiras managed to be very competitive.
Yes, absolutely. And there was no doubt that they are. I mean, like, this is one game, and for one game you can always close the gap, also a financial gap, because it is a huge football country, and they have so many good players, and you can never doubt that they are competitive in one or two matches. There is a huge gap financially, but I think it plays a huge role maybe also in their belief or like in their approach to the game, that they want to show that they can close this gap. So the role in which they play is a little bit easier to prepare a match than the role from us, where we need to prove like that we are more competitive. We have maybe more games on this kind of level that maybe than they have in their league. And this is maybe the difference in the approach, but the atmosphere was fantastic, and it felt like an away game, and they had a huge crowd, and the crowd was I mean, maybe this cup or this tournament is not so highly regarded in Europe, but once you are here and once you feel it, it totally catches you. Once when I was in the bus and you prepare a final and you drive in the evening and you see the lights of the stadium and the new stadium and it's a final and you don't know the other team because they don't come from your country, not from your league. It's a fantastic feeling, and it's uncomparable to any other feeling. So that's why it was so beautiful also to play this game. It was a huge challenge, and we did not expect anything else. We had a tough semi-final against Al Hilal, who had a fantastic team, fantastic coach, and forced everything out of us. We struggle in the moment. We don't play our best football. It's not our best moment in general. We struggle a little bit individually and as a team. But as Petr Cech says many times, we managed to find a way to win and to be in the final and to win the final. And for this, the team deserves full credit.
At the back, Nick, thank you.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Congratulations. And just on Kai, I bet you wish every match was a final, wouldn't you? Given how, obviously he turns up really for the big games, doesn't he? And
seems like I'm very happy, and he was again decisive today. That was not easy to shoot this penalty, and I'm happy that he stepped up and he took it the way he took it. So this can only be good for his development, and well done.
So we only have time for a couple more. Here at the front, please. And we also have Rudiger in the room, in case you haven't noticed.
Of course, can only be Tony.
Hi. You mentioned your frustration about going backwards and forwards with the results. Was there a point where you think it wasn't going to happen and you weren't going to get it? And obviously Chelsea have won all the titles now. Have you had the chance to speak to Roman? Because it's an incredible achievement for a football club.
Yeah, it is for him. There is no doubt that it's for him. And we met shortly on the pitch after the final, and I said congratulations. He said congratulations, and I said it's for you. It's your club, and it's your input and your passion who made this possible, and we're happy to be part of it. So of course the trophy is for him. And it was a back and forth, and we were running out of flights. I mean, we have timed it, and we knew a deadline is coming, and I took the second to last chance to make it. The last one would have been to arrive today in the very morning. So I'm happy that we made it finally.
Last question for Coach here at the front. Thank you.
Hi, Abdurrahman Al-Kalawi from Ru'ya newspaper. I wanted to ask you first, congratulate you about Chelsea winning their first ever World Cup. And wanted to ask you a couple of questions. The first question about Mason Mount leaving at the 30th minute.
Yeah.
Was it a tactical decision, or was he
not.
injured?
Yeah, he was injured. He in one of the very first scenes where he had a run in the second post with Azpilicueta, and they fell, and his opponent fell on his ankle, and he hurt his ligaments badly. So we have to see. It's an injury, and he came straight to me and said it does not feel good and feels very stiff and painful and does not know if he can continue, and so we had to do the decision.
And the last question is about the man of the match today, Antonio Rudiger.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about him being a Chelsea player. Obviously it comes and goes, but you don't want to ruin today's triumph. But how confident are you about Rudiger being a Chelsea player?
Well, at the moment he is a Chelsea player, and he delivers since day one, which is very impressive because he delivers on an absolutely high level. And I think he knows that we have huge respect for him, and I think the fans love him, and we show our appreciation to putting him on the field. He's a leader of the group since we arrive, and he is in talks. Of course, you know the situation is not new. It does not affect his performances. That is the very most important for me. And the other things are taken care of by the club and Tony's agents.
Thank you very much, Thomas Tuchel. Congratulations again. We'll be back in.
Fantastic. Lads, the there's nearly 200 of you currently watching the stream. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm seeing EE addressing someone in the chat called Mike London, but I'm not seeing Mike London. I mean, who are you referring to, EE? Let me know who you're referring to.
I saw him. He was talking about being a season ticket holder.
Well, was he in the chat? A guy called Mike London.
He was, yeah.
Because I can't see him in the chat. I can't see him in the chat on my.
Oh no, it's not. It's his name is Chelsea Life 79.
Oh right. Okay. So his name is Mike London. I see what you mean. All right. Because I was getting confused. Listen, this trophy, questions by the journalists, and it's a weird one. Why are journalists who are out in Abu Dhabi trying to undermine the value of this trophy? Why are you out there if it's not something important? Why are you even out there to undermine this trophy?
It's because we won. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, two key points. Two key points. One, this is a very, very tough competition to win, and we've done that. And the second point is in regards to Mason Mount. Mason Mount was injured, and that's why he was taken off. So those are the two takeaways from the team and whatnot. But there's also a key element that was mentioned in regards to Petr Cech. We are not playing well, but we are winning. And this for me is a concern. This is the concern for me. Mason Mount's injury doesn't look too serious. I think he'll be back very soon. But I want to know how do we address this style of play, because we are not really playing out of our skin. We are winning, but we're not really doing it in a very comfortable manner. So is there something that we need to address, or is it the fact that we have a lot of key players still out? How do you guys see this? How do you guys look at this?
Can I start?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Bob, you want me? Yeah. Me and Mo, watching the game and watching the highlights again, we need to get the ball to Lukaku as often as possible. That's the main problem. We giving him, getting the ball, halfway there. He doesn't get to him, but that's the basic. That's the main thing. Tuchel has to find a way to get these players, or in the summer to get new players to play with Lukaku. Because if you get him the ball, he will score, like he did in Milan, 60 goals, because he had people getting the ball to him. So it's up to Tuchel now to play, for at Lukaku's strengths, what he wants, and get the players to do it. The only one who was trying was Hudson-Odoi, but he couldn't get there. He managed it once, the most important ones, and he got there, and he showed what he can do. These players have to change a lot. They have to find a way to play better, attack. That's the main thing, really. Yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to jump on this?
And I just want to add about the press conference. Why, I don't understand why they didn't ask Tuchel about Lukaku. Why, no one asked him, why you take him off? Because when he took him off, we look a lot worse. So I'm surprised that this press men, didn't ask him nothing. They're just interested in putting down this cup we won. That's all.
All right, I just want to say something here in regards to the chat. I don't really normally address people in the chat directly, but if you don't value this trophy, clearly one of you in the chat doesn't value this trophy, then why are you even in the stream? Why are you even watching the stream? Why are you wasting your time? We're here talking and celebrating Chelsea becoming World Club champions. If you are not happy that we're doing this, you don't need to be here. Seriously, don't be here. Leave the stream. Because if you are going to be here antagonizing the people who are trying to celebrate winning this trophy, then you're just being redundant, and I will kick you out of the stream. So either be here, enjoy the stream, and celebrate with your fellow Chelsea fans as you claim to be a Chelsea fan, a season ticket holder. Enjoy it. Otherwise, just leave. Qasim, what's your thoughts on that press conference, mate?
I think, to be fair, Mo, I mentioned it before. I think Chelsea not been playing well all season. We know that. We mentioned they were getting results, but things need to improve more. It is players' quality, system. Things need to be, the manager needs to sit with the board, with the experts, i.e., Petr Cech and everybody else, and they need to get to address it. Why we playing this way, and why certain players is not happy if we play this way, and why we're not playing well, but we're still getting results. So that things, I'm pretty sure. Look, we're not been playing well all season, but we're still so far winning trophies, which is good. I'm gutted about the league. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very gutted about the league. But the reality.
Qasim, I'm just to interrupt you for a second. In regards to the league, I think the reason why we are no longer in contention for the title is because of the COVID situation and the scheduling situation, and the fact that we weren't given the break that every other team got. Literally, every other team got at least one game postponed, apart from us. So that plays a role, and I think the fact that we were put in that situation hindered our progression for the league. But it wasn't the only reason. We had the injuries to Ben Chilwell and to Reece James, which I think are two key injuries at a really key point in our season, and I think that is what really put us in the position we're in. And I think the fact that Reece James is coming back from injury, I think we will see our team start to pick up its pace and start to play better from here on towards the end of the season. That's how I see it.
I slightly disagree. I don't think we're good enough to win the league. I think Manchester City are well ahead of us. I think what happened was, more, including me, I'm not going to lie, right? We're gassed after winning the Champions League. I thought we're going to go in there, we'll win the league because we beat Man City 3 times. But obviously winning the Champions League is paper of the cracks. The reality is we're not good enough to win the league.
How far behind are we, in your opinion?
I think 4 to 5 players.
So possibly next season?
If we got the right players, yeah. But if we don't more, because listen, we like it or no more, some players are good, but it's not good enough to play for Chelsea Football Club. Especially now, the pressure is going to be even harder now because we're World Cup now. We're world champion now, right? So the quality has got to be there more. And in order, always the benchmark is Manchester City. In order to beat them more, we have to produce to get that right quality. And I think Tuchel needs to be backed probably more because I don't think he's been backed. And to get the players he thinks in his mind, he can challenge City. And I think we're 4 to 5 players away. Quality player we're talking about more. Not just name, not just marquee. Quality player. Work hard and dedication and craft and I think Tuchel.
I hope that we will see a meeting between Tuchel and Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need to see it. I just hope that it happens between Tuchel and Woman, since they're both in Abu Dhabi right now. Before the
can I say one more thing? Tuchel now, his position is very strong. Now Roman can't say anything to him because he won in the Champions League. He's still in top 3, right? And now he won him the Club World Cup. We never achieved that before. He did, right? And when another final.
Qasim Tuchel. Roman said the other day he's backing Tuchel whatever he wants. So Roman's behind Tuchel whatever he decides. So
next,
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Next year when we finish top 4 and win some a few trophies as well more, whatever he will ask for, he will trust it because he knows he won the big things and a part of the league yet. So he will sit with him and say, look, in order for us to win the league, Manchester City is a big obstacle. In order to pass this obstacle, I need X, Y, and Z. And I think Roman will listen, in my opinion.
100%. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Can I add that? Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with what Kasim's saying. However, let's not. I mean, nobody has more ambition for Chelsea than I do, but I add to that a measure of contentment. And I add to that a measure of, appreciation for where we actually are. We are expecting a man who has been here just about a year, beginning to build up, his team, as it were, and to go and challenge against top managers who have been in position for at least 5-6 years. I think 7 if you're looking at Klopp. So we've got to be slightly realistic. We've got to be appreciative of what we've done. Man City haven't even won the Champions League, not to mention the Club World Cup. They would give up a Premier League title to do that. I know we've sort of done this back to front, but I'm grateful that we've done it at all, because we can approach the Premier League slightly more relaxed. Not that there's any sort of relaxation in it, but without that pressure of, oh gosh, after winning this, we've got to win this, or after winning this, we've got to win this. We know what's ahead. We know what we've got to do. Tuchel himself said that he exchanged words with Roman clearly on the pitch as they were celebrating, and I have no doubt that they will speak again. Chelsea, whether we want to accept it or not, they are a work in progress. They were built up as a academy graduate team when we went through our transfer ban with Frank at the helm. When that was lifted and Frank did all he could, he had to be changed, and Tuchel came in halfway through last season. We forget. He took us across the line with the Champions League. He took us across the line with the Super Cup. We were hit by COVID and injuries and perhaps bad planning by the board. Well, I won't say bad
Bobby,
planning. Let's
Bobby,
say...
I'll just interrupt you for 1 second. He's literally been here as manager for a year. Exactly 12 months. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly 12 months. So, I think, and look what he's won already. So this highlights my points. We've got to be appreciative. I don't like all this, oh, but he hasn't done this. Oh, Man City are this and that. We know Man City's a good side, but he has won what Man City will cut off their right arms to win. So let's be happy with what we are as we go forward, because we are that work in progress. Man City have 6 years ahead of us. 5, if you want to take away the 1 year that Tuchel has been here, with a world-class manager and all the money in the world. And they still haven't won this. Pep Guardiola did not come in and win the Champions League. He didn't come in and win the Premier League because Chelsea did. So, he took his time. He took some serious licks on his way, and he built his.
Bobby, I think Man City in the same situation as Chelsea, because Roman came 2004, 2005, and he didn't win the Champions League till 2012. Man City in the same situation. I have no doubt.
Whatever. Same situation.
No. My point is, but I think they structured better than us. That's what I'm trying to say.
And what I'm trying to say is we've got to be patient.
I don't know. I am patient. I'm patient. I am patient.
Has been there much longer. We've got to appreciate what this man has achieved in 1 year. 1 year. So yes, we hear you. Yes, Man City is this, that, and a slice of bread, but we're coming. We're coming for them. with this season, one thing you have to take into consideration is injuries and COVID. When Man City had their injuries, they had their problems a few seasons ago, they had the chance to address it. We are going to have a chance to address it this summer. So it's not panic stations. It's not a time to say, oh, we're papering over the cracks. We're not. We know we are a work in progress. That is the operative word. And we've got to applaud what these guys have done. Look at the team. We still didn't play with our full squad. Our 2 wing-backs were off injured. We lost a regular player, a regular servant in Mount. You know, we have done exceptionally well. And we just need to bask in that and look forward to the next summer and the season after that for Tuchel to work on this team. Yes, congratulations to Man City. They're running away with the Premier League. They've got all sorts of points in the bag. Who knows? They still may not win the Champions League. It's not easy to win. So
I think for me it will take time, like how Chelsea are doing right now. Because when Chelsea, like when they were owned by Abramovic in 2012, like it took time for them. Even though they were winning the league, they weren't like specific enough to win the Champions League. So when I think it's going to be the same thing with Man City or with other clubs like Newcastle and all, because these people had to take time for them to build and structured squad and a structured team.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take us a while to get back to winning the Premier League. Winning the Premier League is not what it was. It's got harder. You know, Man City, they are the exceptional team at the moment, but there are other teams with money now. You know, Newcastle are going to be in the shout in a couple of years to come. Liverpool are still there, and other teams are coming up. And you know how grueling the Premier League is. Plus the fact that Chelsea have this thing that the officials we play against as well. But we're coming. I have every faith that next summer, despite the fact that some players clearly are going to leave, I think if the board is sensible and they get their act together, get their finances together, we can still get some very, very excellent players. Chelsea remains one of the best and most attractive projects in world football. People want to play for us. And that's one thing we've got to make sure that is back in the Champions League, stay in the top 4 places and keep going for those trophies. We can't complain. With 1 down, who knows? We could even yet again go and win the Champions League again. What an achievement that will be, lads. So, you know, let's not be too hard on ourselves.
Yeah. Also, I wanna just say something in regards to this whole Man City story or situation. We are currently, I would say, back on the up of the curb. You see, when Chelsea were taken over by Roman, we started a new path, a new trajectory of getting titles, winning, and then we started to take a dip. We took a dip, and I think that dip is now has been stopped by Tuchel, and now we are on the way up again. Now, Man City are currently at their peak. They are currently at their peak, and this is their opportunity. They need to win the Champions League now. They need to achieve that, because the way life goes is once you hit your peak, no matter what you're going to do, you can drag that on for a little bit, but then you're going to start to dip again. All right? It's just the way life goes. It's a cycle. So Man City need to win something. When I say something, I'm talking about Champions League. They need to do it now, because if they don't do it now, I'm not sure when they're going to be able to do it. It might take them another 4 or 5 years if they don't, because once they start losing the likes of De Bruyne and whatnot, they're going to start to have to rebuild again. And Chelsea, like Bobby said, rightly so, we are building. We are building now. And when I say building, we're not just building in regards to the players. I think we're also building in regards to the infrastructure and the management of the team. Because for the first time in a very, very long time, I feel that we have the right man at the helm to win us the trophies that we want in Europe and here at home. And I'm talking about the Premier League title. I think, and this is why I asked you, Qasim, I said to you, how long do you think we need? You said 4 or 5 good signings. I totally agree with you. I think this next transfer window is key. And it's 4 or 5 good signings in, but at the same time, we need to get 4 or 5 players out.
Yeah.
Because bringing good players in, and they have to compete with players that are not so great, but because they've been at the club for a while, and they have a certain portion of the fan base backing them and making it a little bit problematic to play him, select. You see, today, the fact that Hakim Ziyech wasn't starting and Mason Mount was starting, I had no issues with that. I had no issues that Lukaku was starting, because the choice that the manager makes is a choice that the manager makes. End of the game, if those decisions didn't pan out, I'd criticize, I'd complain, I'd be like, this was wrong, because that's what fans do. But the manager is the one who's getting paid the money to make those decisions. And right now, the squad we have is a good squad. The manager we have is a great manager. And I think the tweaks that we need to do at the end of the season will determine whether or not we'll be challenging next year. And I think next year we will be challenging with a few tweaks. The 4 or 5 players that you're talking about, if we do get them, we will be challenging. Definitely be challenging.
But how much do you think you have, Roman, the budget for Chelsea? Because in order to get 4 or 5 players, when you get players out. One key factor for that would be how far we progress in the Champions League, because the Champions League pays out good money. So if we get to the final, then we would have a decent chunk of cash. If we win it, we'll have a massive chunk of cash. Also, where we finish in the Premier League, because people say finishing top 4, but I think finishing 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, they get different amounts of money. So it's a different tier.
I think there's some prize money with this Club World Cup as well.
$5 million US. I checked it. Yeah, $5 million US for the champions. I think it's a 2.5 for the second place team. So $5 million US is not bad. Yeah.
Well, it's not just 5 million. I think winning the trophy tonight for the shirt, in Asia and everyone. I mean,
of course. Yeah.
Bobby made a great point by saying big players still want to come to Chelsea, but that's the reason why, because we win trophies like that. We keep winning trophies. Champions League last year, the Super Cup, the Club World Cup now. That attract the big players. Chelsea now, big club in Europe. It's a big club in Europe, champion of Europe as well, and that easily attracts good players. It's just about budget. Is to ask for next summer. It's about the wrong player need to come out. I don't want to obviously, some players definitely need to come out in order for the new players to come in, or the loanees, i.e., Billy Gilmour and Gallagher, need to come in to find space to play or to be swap players.
Bruja, for sure.
Broja, that's what I'm trying to say. But we need to sign the right players. Yeah. And Tuchel knows better than me the players he can challenge. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we've got our eye on some. Declan Rice, Jules Koundé. These are the ones that really need to come in. And sadly, that might spell the end of the likes of Aspi.
Jorginho didn't play today, though. I was wondering why.
He's got a knock. Jorginho.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bobby, one player that I want to see him sold, not because of his lack of ability or performance or whatnot, but because of the contract that he's on and because of the position that he holds within the team, is Kepa.
Yeah,
I think, and I think no. Listen, I have nothing but love for the man.
No, I agree.
I have nothing but love for the man.
It's
but
likely,
I think,
especially with his performances, and this is why I say he's going to play in the Carabao Cup final. It's likely that he will be sold this summer. It's likely. I personally feel sad about it, and I love it that we have two of the best goalkeepers in the world, but it's likely he'll be sold. And the thing is, with his performances, he won't be sold for peanuts. We will recuperate quite a considerable sum of what we got. We have to try. He's not some tin pot goalkeeper. He's shown that he can be right up there. Especially his penalty saving, his reflexes. I mean, he even got a long ranger the other day. I was thinking, crikey, Kepa saved that. So he's back on form, and he'll fetch us some money for sure. And then off the wage bill.
I'm just looking at this comment here by Gov1905. World Club Champion, love it. Come on the Chelsea, and he's got Saul Niguez as the emoji. Saul Niguez, do you think he thought he'd be winning the World Club Cup with Chelsea when he came over?
Yeah. I'm happy for him. I know
he played. He earned that medal. He played well. He earned that medal. You get me? So. Saul Niguez.
Qasim, can I ask you a question? What do you think of Saul Niguez overall? Do you think he's bad, or is he decent, or is he like average or whatever?
Good question. Is Liverpool interested in the man?
Nah.
We were
interested in him in the summer, but I just don't think we didn't buy him because we were not ready for that.
Jay, I'll be honest with you. I think the man has had a torrid time coming into the Premier League, but he is determined, and he does want to play and wants to do well. So he has that about him. He's not the kind of player that would get affected by negativity. It seems like he's a very positive individual, and he has been chipping away. He has been working hard at his game. So personally, I'm happy that we have him in the squad, because I think he is able to add something to the squad. But he is not a player that I want to see at Chelsea next season, because I don't think he is good enough for Chelsea, for a title challenging team, in my opinion. So good player. Wish him the best of luck back at Atletico. I mean, if I'm honest. All right, Gabriel, you're back. What do you want to say, mate? Gabriel?
Politics, yeah? Politics.
Take it easy, because I'm looking to end the stream in about 10-15 minutes. So don't take us down a deep rabbit hole, you know what I mean?
It might be a rabbit hole, but
let's see.
Each individual can go down it. Yeah?
Let's see.
Okay. I'm employed by a certain employer, and I'm blocked by a certain infrastructure. But because of political reasons, I can never get to meet the owner.
Okay.
Cryptic. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time he's met Roman in person.
No, he met him in the Champions League final.
Okay, all right. So that blows out my theory then.
That was easy. That was easy.
You missed the pictures. You missed the pictures after the final.
All right, fair enough. My whole point was being that perhaps because obviously we know Roman and the political situation in the UK with Russia and all that. And I honestly thought that, he's met him, all right, again in person. And Roman's probably warmed to him a lot more. So I'm hopeful that he's going to get even more kudos after tonight's victory.
Yeah. Gabriel, I'm gonna be straight with you, mate. Listen, from what I understand, from what I've seen from Roman Abramovich, the man wants to see success. That's all he cares about, success. And he has done a lot for the club to ensure success. Not only when it comes to investing money, but you know what the work that he has put in with the academy. before he had this political issue with the British government, he'd be at Cobham 24/7, meeting the youngins, the likes of Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, and Chalobahs and those boys. He would meet them, and there's pictures out there with him and those boys. So for him, success is the key. He wants to see success. Now, since Tuchel has come in as manager, that's all he's seen. Worst case that he has had was to drop from being top to third in the league. That's the biggest drop that Tuchel has had, from number 1 to number 3 in the league, with a string of draws, not even defeats, a string of draws that put us out of the title race, but at the same time we are still third in the league, comfortably, I might add. He has won one of the biggest trophies, prestigious trophies in the world, and that is the Champions League. And then he won its baby sister, baby brother, the Super Cup. And now he's won one of the biggest reputable trophies in the world, and that is the World Club Cup, because it's a national, international trophy. So he has brought success. I think Tuchel will definitely be speaking to Roman Abramovich, or I should say Roman Abramovich will definitely be speaking to Tuchel and asking him, what do you want? What do you need? This is the results that I've been looking for, and you've given them to me. How can I back you? That is what I believe Roman is going to do. And one second. And the reason why I'm saying this is based on what we've seen in respect to Roman Abramovich and the way he has handled some of the big managers that have come into Chelsea. Lampard was a big manager, name-wise, reputation-wise, with the fan base. He sacked him. Jorginho, Mourinho, he done the same with him. Ancelotti and others. Okay, so this guy is giving Roman what he wants, and that is trophies, success, on a world scale now. So I can't see nothing but, as we say in Arabic, idhanun saghir. He's going to be listening to the man. Go on, Gabriel.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say the other elephant in the room being Lukaku. And he's obviously scored in the 2 consecutive games, the semi and the final. So again, maybe I'm overthinking it and I'm trying to build some sort of fantasy in my mind. But seeing Roman in the stands and Tuchel there after his COVID positive, and so I'm hopeful that, I know there was a little bit of media interest in the last week about Roman being less sort of hard on the management because of
the media was saying that Tuchel would back Roman would back Tuchel over Lukaku. You know what, this goes one of two ways. Romelu Lukaku continues to score goals, puts his head down and just gets on with his job, and we'll move on. We'll continue. No issues. Next season, he's still here. He's still earning his wages and he's playing. Or, more of this. What's the word here? Scandals and media issues that keep coming out and keep chasing them and continue. And with that comes a lack of form in front of goal, and then he will be sold for a loss, but he will be sold. He can't go any other way. Either he stays and does the business, or he's gone. I don't think, and the way we are right now, in the situation we're in now, I can't see anyone pushing Tuchel anywhere, apart from saying to him, you go first and I will follow you.
Mo, I don't care. I'll be honest. I just want. Obviously, we've got Tuchel. We're blessed to have him. I just want to see longevity. I just want to see 3, 4, 5 seasons.
Me too.
Do you know what I mean? I was even behind Sarri. I know there's a lot of a lot of people didn't like him, and that's probably why he left for Juve. But and the same with Lampard. I would have been happy. Give the guy 4, 5 seasons, build something. Let's see what happens, because we've seen it. Consistency. Someone's got a bit of talent. Consistency is part of the football game. So unless you're completely atrocious, but anyway, that's my point. You're gonna end soon. I'm gonna end now. So all the best, brothers.
Okay, Mo, I have to go. Thanks for having me, mate. I appreciate that, man.
Cheers, Qasim. Thanks for coming on. Gabriel,
big
thanks
up
for coming
everyone.
on.
Guys,
Big up.
well done for Chelsea tonight winning that cup. Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic night. Thanks for having me, mate.
Big up. Thank you,
Big up.
Qasim. Thank you for coming on.
Qasim.
Thank you for coming on. All right, guys. I think we should wrap up now. It's been a long stream. It's a 2-part stream. The first part I deleted it.
It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours.
No. This is the second stream, Jay. We were streaming earlier. Yeah. Go on, Tobago. Let me hear it.
Yeah,
Tobago.
I was.
We are champions of Europe. You know what we are.
I think Showtime sings so much better than you, so you better stop singing. Bring on Showtime. Showtime anytime.
Yeah, Showtime has been missing today. Not seeing him on the stream. All right. I'm gonna give everyone a minute to give me their final thoughts.
I'm joking with you, man.
No, we don't. We give everyone no. He's
Romelu.
Enough of that. I just put you on mute. No. Listen. I'm going to give you guys all a minute to give me your final thoughts, and then we'll end the stream. I'll start with Jay, since he's a Liverpool fan. We'll let him go first. Jay, your final thoughts on Chelsea winning the Club World Cup?
Yeah, it's kind of a big trophy, to be fair. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans. They come around and they say that the Club World Cup is like a friendly World Cup. It seems. I mean, I don't understand. It's just a trophy. It's just a big trophy. Why in the hell are you complaining? Anyways, congratulations for Chelsea, and I think they're gonna. I think if they keep on doing like this in like the domestic titles or in the Champions League, they might be 2-3 years. They might be successful enough. So that's my final verdict.
Jay, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on. Always good to get a perspective from a fan of another club. Appreciate you for coming on the stream. I'll go to Tobago. If you want to try singing that again, but this time saying champions of the world. I don't know. You can have a go. Tobago, let me hear it.
First of all, I'm happy that we won the trophy, and we want more. Hopefully, we're gonna beat Liverpool, get another trophy. Why not defend our Champions League again? Why not? Let's get more trophies.
Yeah,
hopefully,
definitely.
Hopefully in the summer, Chelsea will back to Chelsea and get the right players that he needs for his system, not just buying players for the club or for fun. So anyway, big up to Tuchel, Lukaku, Kai Havertz, all the players. Champion of the world.
Big up to you, Tobago. Big up to my champion, my world champion from South Africa. Thank you, my brother. Have a good night. Have a good night, my brother. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll go to Nick Blue. If you want to sing that Romelu Lukaku song, it's up to you. You have a minute to give me your final thoughts, Nick. Let's hear it. Oh, Nick is gone. Where did Nick go? All right. We'll go to Eric Blue. Eric, final thoughts, mate. You got a minute.
Yeah, I'm looking at time now. Okay, so fantastic results. Yes, another trophy. Hopefully, we can keep it rolling. Another final coming up in a few weeks. We need to win that. I think we will. Champions of Europe, champions of the world. we are the best team in the world, at least for tonight and the next 24 hours. I'll say that's
next year for the next year we are
and,
world champions for next year.
Yeah. And just a side comment, I find it amazing. Honestly, I find it amazing that some Chelsea fans don't rate Billy Gilmour, and they think it's just hype. Because for me, I never look at hype when I judge players. I just watch them for myself and have my own opinion. So I just find it amazing that some people don't rate Billy Gilmour, and that's it.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, Eric. Much appreciated. I want to just say something before I go back to Nick. Tomorrow, we have a big stream. We have a special guest coming on. We have a Q&A session, which will be hosted with Matisse Armani. He will be with us tomorrow evening. So if you guys want to send questions in tomorrow, he'll be here with us to answer your questions. I know there'll be a lot of questions about the Club World Cup, so I'm expecting that. So for anyone who isn't a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscription button and turn that bell notification button on so you can catch that stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time. Nick Blue, you got disconnected, mate. Final thoughts.
Can you hear me now? I don't know.
We can. We can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Great day for us, for Chelsea Football Club and Roman Abramovich Empire. Brilliant. Yeah. A lot of people, think I'm not happy to win. Of course, I'm happy, but I still, I still believe what I say. It's not that major yet, but it's getting there. It's slowly getting there, but it's not major in Europe, and that's a fact. It doesn't matter what you say, but it's great to win. We can win a treble in 2 weeks' time. Imagine we won 2 already. We win the League Cup. It's a treble already. It's not the main treble, but it's still 3 trophies. That's unbelievable for Tuchel and Chelsea. Yeah, and one I have to mention Lukaku because he does try. He's trying to get there. If only our players need to get better, much better, and give him them balls because he's a goal scorer. And if you give him the ball, he will put it in the net, no matter what. So, that's all really.
All right, thank
looking
you.
forward to the league game now, Palace. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Crystal Palace coming up, and then Lille, and then I think it's Liverpool. I think that's the schedule. Big up to you, Nick. We'll see you tomorrow evening on the Q&A, hopefully. Should be fun. Bobby Smoke Signals, last comment, last statement before we end the stream. Take it away, mate.
Hey, Mo, champions.
Mo
champion. You know, Mo, the thing about Chelsea Football Club is that we create history and we don't relive it. I've popped in and out of a few streams since you've been going, and they're all salty Arsenal fans mainly, and all they do is relive old Tin Pot history. We're creating it, and you know what? As fans, we're part of it. We're witnessing greatness. We're witnessing history in the making. I'm elated. As couch critic, I'm surprised he's old enough to have followed me for so long. But I've been beating this World Club Cup drum for years. 10 years ago, I used to phone up Chelsea TV, talk to some of the old players there about the importance of this trophy, which they didn't seem to realize. We've got it now. For me, one is never enough. We go for the next one. Yeah, why not? We go for the Champions League. Absolutely. And do it back to back. We're capable of it. The schedule is extremely hectic. There won't be long to celebrate this one. That's why we needed to celebrate it today. And I was a bit impatient with anyone that wasn't, coming in to do that, because from tomorrow, as people have rightly said, all eyes are on Palace, then after that, Lille. So it's non-stop. But, we've achieved a very, very big thing today. Don't underestimate it. In years to come, Yeah, in years to come, when trophies are counted and the top table is laid, Chelsea will be sat right up there with the best in Europe and indeed the best in the world.
Yeah.
Congratulations, all Chelsea fans.
Yeah, no, big up. And Bobby, I remember at the start of the season, we were streaming, we were talking about targets and ambitions. And you, me, Max Burton, and DJ Sav, I believe.
Yeah.
This was the one that we wanted. We want the Premier League, we want the Champions League, we want all of the trophies, but this is the one that was missing. And for me, the value of winning this trophy is the fact that there is a gap in our trophy cabinet that it needs to fill, and now it's filled it. That for me is the biggest thing. We've done it. We've literally done it all. When we say we've won it all, we have.
Yeah.
We have. That's it. We have done it. Literally have done it. So it's a proud moment. It's a proud moment for me as a Chelsea fan. It's a proud moment for all of you guys. So big up to everyone. Big up to all the champions who are currently watching the stream. And I want to ask these champions to hit the like button if they haven't already hit it. And if they haven't subscribed, subscribe. Listen, lads, I've given away 3 baseball caps. Yeah, Chelsea win the trophy, and I give away caps. What's going on? So, no, listen. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure hosting the stream. Thank you to everyone who's taken part. And we will see you all tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. UK time, for a Q&A with Matisse Armani. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night, world champions. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, up the Blues, world
Up the Blues.
champions of the world.